Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, I'll tell you what. It's a nice day today. It's like all of 60 degrees. It's around 11 o'clock in the morning. It's really nice out. It's a really great day to get out there and work on cutting some grass. The problem is, well, I must be crazy. Why do I say that? Have a look at this. They say one definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I guess that makes me crazy, because I keep trying to start this thing, expecting it to start eventually. Obviously, of course, it has not started, and I really don't think it's ever going to. Well, as you can see, I'm crazy because I keep trying to start that thing that I know doggone well is not going to start. And it's infuriating. I've done everything I know mechanically to do with small engines. Cleaned and gapped the spark plug and removed and cleaned everything I can remove without destroying. There are some things that maybe should be removed, but I can't get them loose without stripping the screw heads or bolt heads, and so there's no point in trying if that starts to happen. My tools are very old and worn, and they're not good for stuff that starts to slip and strip and stuff like that, so when that starts to happen, I have to stop. I have thought of the idea of getting out my kitchen scissors and going at the lawn with that. The problem is it would take probably until next spring to finish it that way. And there's the little idea that I couldn't tolerate sitting in grass nearly long enough to get anything significant done. And it would probably grow faster than I cut it. It would be an exercise of futility. That said, I have actually seriously thought about trying it. And as for having somebody do it, I don't know. Maybe if I can get somebody to let me pay them next month. And by next month, I mean the month after the one that's about to start. And so on, because I'm already going to be starting next month in the hole, far enough in the hole that coming up with $45 to pay somebody to do this yard is, it's just not going to happen. And yes, I've checked around, and that is the lowest quote that I have been able to get for doing this yard. Now, they say that they offer to do so much more, like clean off the roof, clean out the gutters, you know, little tree leavings. There's pine trees over one side of the roof, and they leave a lot of needles and leaves, well, needles and bits of dead branches and stuff like that on the roof, and the gutters get all clogged. They haven't been cleaned in years, and they're talking about edging and trimming and all this fancy stuff, and I don't care about any of that. I just want the front yard cut. And it doesn't matter. It's a minimum price. The best price I can find is $45. One guy wanted $65 just for the front yard. I think it was something like $75 if I included the backyard, which is ridiculous because the backyard is smaller than the front. Anyway, that's what's going on with that. I've got part one of a 4-part Kerbal Space Program series up on my Self One channel. The link is in the description. It's another attempt at Duna. The results are quite different from the last attempt, and I think it will be a good watch. I did break it up into several pieces because, like I probably said before, but I don't remember for certain, it took almost 2 hours to record that, and I am not going to do a 2-hour video. It's just, I've done 1-hour videos occasionally, and even those push the limit of how long it takes to render, how long it takes to upload, and how big the files are. It's too much. From here out, going to try to keep my gaming videos down around 25-30 minutes at the tops, just simply because even those take an hour and a half to 2 hours to render, and sometimes that much more to upload. And of course, while they're rendering, I can't use the computer for anything else because it's just using everything to do the render. Anyway, that's about what that's going on. I really wanted to have something else to talk about besides these ever-present problems and difficulties, but I don't know. I could talk about politics, but frankly, that's going to do nothing but get one set of people PO'd at another set, and everybody's going to get aggravated with everybody. And frankly, I hate politics. You know, I hate politics. I despise politicians. There isn't any politician of any flavor or party that has ever been honest. I don't care what anybody says. They're all liars. You know how I know that? Because they're all lawyers. You take a look. Almost all politicians are lawyers. And you know how you can tell a lawyer is lying? Their lips are moving. Anyway, I gotta stop here before I get into an ugly rant and start getting people PO'd at me. Which, if it happens, I'll deal with it. I don't actually mean to offend anybody. It just simply happens sometimes. Anyway, the upside of the day is it's a nice, cool, comfortable day. It's about the third or fourth day in a row in which I have not had to turn on the air conditioner. This is fantastic. I love that. It's going to save me money in the future next month on the electric bill, which is a good thing because right now I'm in a bad situation with them. I haven't paid them yet this month, and they want a mountain of money. And well, I have to call them Monday to see if I can talk them into waiting until next month when I will actually have some money to pay them with, because right now, on the end of this month, they want to turn me off, and I have to talk them out of that. I've managed to do that a few times, but after a while, you're going to reach a limit of just how many times you can get away with something like that, and I hope I'm not pushing up against it. Oh, there I go with the depressing crap again. I really got to stop that. Anyway, I think I'm going to finish off this video before it starts getting long enough to be a pain to render, and get a Minecraft video going of one flavor or another, probably main world, I think, and then get all this stuff uploaded. I've got a little bit of writing to do. I need to get that taken care of, and then who knows what kind of trouble I can get into. Take it easy. I'm out of here.